No, no, not my voice again, damn it. Okay. Hey everyone, it's yours truly again with a brand new segment I like to call Painting a Soapbox. Where basically, I just make people think. Just recently, I just did a video review for Spider-Man Shattered Dimensions, so by all means check that out. As I was playing the game, it just really made me think. Would it not be interesting, even more so nowadays, to make a comic book heroes universe completely different for video games? Now, before all you fanboys get crazy, do hear me out. 2099, in review, I completely adored this kind of universe that they created, mostly because it wasn't Peter Parker's universe. Everyone, all the Amazing, the Ultimate, and the Noirs were all Peter Parker, except for this one where, even though they didn't really discuss that well in the plot, he was his own character. He was Miguel O'Hara, as I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. And it was just brand new, interesting elements that I really liked to see. And again, because as a kid, I didn't really get to experience this universe, mostly because the TV show that they had for 2099 was just a redux of the Amazing Spider-Man show that they did prior to. One thing I really enjoyed what they did with 2009's universe is that they also redesigned the look of Spider-Man in 2099 himself. They got rid of the cape, which was always a nice thing, because let's face it, that cape just looked weird. And they gave him a biosuit look to him, you know, like something of Crisis and that, which is a really neat thing to do. It just kind of adds more to that future vibe. And on top of that, they introduced brand new villains for 2099's universe, which was always a real treat. I think a good example of video games that had that comic book inspired flavor to them are, of course, Prototype, Crackdown, Infamous. The list can go on and on. They just have a great sense of power in the way they describe the story. Infamous in particular, with its running into TVs that give you additional information outside of Empire City. Now, true, Batman Arkham Asylum was its own universe, but it took a lot more of its elements from the comic books itself, and I think it'd be really interesting to see what you could do with, say, infusing the whole ideals of the Batman Beyond character, you know, Ian McGuinness, and the Bruce Banner character that we all know and love, and to see kind of a mid-ground almost, where like you have a more where it's more technological, it's more just I don't know, more varied basically from the comic book itself. This kind of separated for the video game audience. I mean, just think about a video game based off your favorite, you know, comic book hero, whether it's Batman, Spider-Man, or even the Hulk, and it has its own universe for you to call your own as a gamer. I want to kind of know what, you know, you people think. Should there be a comic book universe for comic book heroes and maybe the occasional video game based on those things, or should we have games based on these superheroes just for video games, like their own dimensions, their own origin stories, what have you?